Hey, what's going on, YouTube? I'm back out here, Ray Mason, in the atmosphere one more day. Man, I had to really grab myself today and say, do I really want to go on? Because I sit there yesterday and I anticipated the game all day long. And I'll tell you, I was really enjoying my Lakers. They were playing so well. And ain't nothing like a good competitive basketball game. But when it came down to that fourth quarter, you're talking about intensity. I know that my Lakers can play better than that with the game on the line. I love the fact that we got two of the best big people in the whole entire universe on my team. But if they don't go down low and get in that post, I'm going to have a hard time in June watching them. Because the bottom line is them are two beasts. And they ain't got no business sitting out there trying to pluck off three-pointers with a 15-point lead. That just don't make no sense to me. So I'm a little upset with my Cats right now, and not really with them, because the leadership, the coaching staff is supposed to be directing all of that. And just like player personnel, they got a lot of great big men on that team. And I'll tell you what, if they don't get Anthony Davis down on that post instead of letting a little guy like Patrick Beverly intimidate him, keeping him out on the three-point, you're supposed to foul that little rascal out. I'm not going to talk about basketball the way I really feel it today, because I just got on here to say I'm so grateful that it doesn't do me like it used to. But as you guys can see, I'm looking with a lot of great detail, and I really wanted them to come away with a win yesterday for the city. We Lakers, diehard Lakers, Clippers ain't never won nothing in this city, and for them to be consistently beating the Lakers, even with the two best players supposedly in the league. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone, because I really didn't enjoy that. That was the gift that I had been waiting for days and weeks and months, that we would deliver to them, kind of like a reminder that we run this city, and it didn't happen. The Clippers pulled out another close one in the fourth quarter. And I don't care how you get the win, it's still a win. So boo-hoo on my Lakers right now. And I just hope that the coaching staff will really review what's going on with these cats. You losing multiple games in a row. Ain't nobody scared of y'all no more, you know, because this cat is playing soft. He out here trying to shoot three-pointers, and come on, man, post them cats up down there and show what's going on for real. Because you got Dwight Howard, you got Anthony Davis, you got Boogie over there repairing and mending, and JaVale McGee over there chomping at the bit to get some minutes, and we letting, what's his boy name? He's a rookie, Montrez played out. He didn't foul out. He outplayed everybody, and he's smaller than all of our big people. Come on, man. That's coaching. And playing. So all I know is we got to do better, because I am not seeing us winning the West not with that kind of play. The tools is all there. The Lakers have got the tool chest full. Now, why we don't get to the finals in the West, or why we can't beat the Clippers on a Christmas Day, I have no clue. But I can tell you, I do have a clue. I do have a clue, and I just mentioned it. They out there trying to shoot three-pointers like the game has changed. It's changed, but stupidity is still stupidity. You got a 15-point lead in the third quarter. That means the second half of the entire game, you starting out the second part of the game. The second game, you got a 15-point lead, and you can't beat them to the end with a 15-point lead? Oh, my God. I said I wasn't going to keep talking about this. I don't spend 6 minutes on it, but I'm going to let it go right now. My main thing today is all about team, and because that's what's been in my spirit all night, because when the Lakers lose, boy, I be having issues, especially when they got the right team that can really handle that. Man, let me set this up a little bit. All right, there. Yeah, so that's my whole get down, man. It's my Lakers didn't perform like they should, and it's okay because it wasn't the end of the season, and all I can say is I wish that I was still able to go to the games and be a part of all of that happened yesterday. That would have been so great for me to be at the Lakers game on Christmas Day. And it's because of my thoughts like that I'm on the camera here right now, because my financial status has to change in 2020, along with a lot of other people's, because if we keep doing life the way we doing it, and that's not saying that we're not doing a good job. It's just I know we can all do better. I know I can for a fact. I have all of this time freedom, and I'm studying like crazy now. To monetize a good portion of this free time is what's on my mind for 2020. And I am going to be very aggressive, just like I am today, the 26th of December, and I'll be back on here the 27th. But with all of that being said, this is 100% about being productive as a person, reaching within myself and requiring much more of every part of me. Much more of my thought process, much more of my capacity to remember, much more of my capacity to get in and get a good workout. Pushing myself. I was watching Goggins, a young man that's he's known as the toughest man in the world. You got to look this dude up. His name is Goggins. He's been in every one of the special branches in the military. He ran like 3 or 4 100-mile races consecutively in like a month or something. And just crazy. He holds the Guinness Book of World Record for pull-ups and all kind of stuff because he just made himself mentally stronger than anybody in the world. And I can say, from looking at the documentary, it wasn't even a documentary, it was just like a small segment on a motivational speaking thing that I was looking at. And this cat Goggins is a beast. He's a real human warrior. He's a human warrior and has put himself in positions to die hundreds, if not thousands of times in this lifetime. Just putting himself in, training with live ammo and doing all kind of stuff with death on the other side of the decision. And I commend myself a lot, when I think about, I have done a lot of things in life that I was kind of looking at how reckless I was until I saw this documentary on this guy. And it made me look at myself like, man, you ain't really tried to do nothing. I mean, you've been playing with it. Because this guy, Goggins, you got Goggin. Goggins. Look him up. Ggins. Goggins. Goggins. Got to be the world's greatest athlete, world's toughest person I've ever seen. And when you look at his credits of what he has shown that the human body can do, Lord knows I'm going to keep pressing and not dare think that anything I'm doing is exceptional, because I know for a fact that what this guy has proven that the human body can do, and the mind's capacity to endure. I'll be here for a minute. I will be here. And I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to train a little harder because of this guy. And I'm going to keep trying to make this business be about the people that are in front of me, you know, not letting us accept mediocrity, not letting us as a team, as a group of people that have said we're going to come together and do something, not letting us waver on that. 2020 is going to be a great team building year for me, and I just ask God for all of the tools and all of the patience and all of the capacity to endure whatever it is that would come in our path, so that we can make great business decisions to keep forging through whatever it is there. Because it's going to come. It's just what we do when we come up against it. And it's just like anything else in life, you forge through it. I'm sure that my Lakers had a whole lot harder time dealing with their loss than I did. And the bottom line is, I'm assuming, because the reality of it all is it's just a game for them. It's just a game, and it should be just a game for us also as fans, because it's providing a life and a lifestyle for them. For us who are sitting back and carrying this title of fan, fanatic, whatever comes with that whole association with the team and the title, it's about nothing, because it's not putting a dime in my pocket. It's just a conversational piece. It's something that I know has a great deal of influence on how my emotions move, how my feelings relate to me mentally, you know, this whole capacity of me being human in this body. So because I know so much about the game and I played for so long, I have a connection to that whole atmosphere. So as the people talk about it, as the players play it, as the game continues to evolve and progress, I see that the big people are moving out and shooting threes and all of that. But I also see how stupid it is when it comes down to critical parts of the game, when we don't need no extra points. We just need to keep y'all from scoring and us just consistently getting 2 more points. Stop them and get 2 more points. Stop them and get 2 more points. And if you can't stop them, you still go get 2 more points. Because it's a long time to catch up, even if you're making 3 at a time. My philosophy, let me get out of that. So I'm back to the real game, and that's the game of life that I play to try to benefit me, to make more money, the reason why I'm on this camera right now. And I want my feelings and emotions to be so wrapped up in my team, just like they are about this Lakers, you know. My team is called the Kingdom Builders, even a greater name than the Lakers. So, you know, Team Kingdom Builder is finna really make some noise out here, and we're gonna do it in the name of my God and get straight to where we trying to go, you know? And that's about being successful and having a lifestyle that reflects that God is a part of our lives. Because when I look at the word of God and you say, you're not gonna see the righteous seed begging bread, making me the lender, not the borrower, I gotta get to that, man. I'm out here trying to get credit cards and trying to get a home and all kind of stuff. So that means I ain't no lender right now. And I want to be that again. I want to get on that side of the cash machine. And it's possible. I've been there before, and I want to keep pressing to do something that will get me there again. Opportunities are out in the atmosphere. Ray Mason blog has got all kind of content over there. I am aggressively trying to impress people to get on my page with opportunities. And so I've got a few opportunities over there, and I got a few different things that will really help people with chronic pain. So that's what it's about for me, is using my testimony around how I get out of pain, how I mineralize my body, how I specifically just get in and tune my mind up every day. You know, my ritual is get the morning tune up in. Here it is late evening, you know, like 3-something in the evening, and I'm just now getting at the camera, and I'm gonna go to the gym after I get through doing my next camera move. And it's all about being consistent with something I said I was going to do, which is part of my goals. And in order for the goals to mean anything, you got to follow through on every step. And if you do all of your steps and you evaluate and see where you made your mistakes, you can correct them, and possibly the next month can be a winner. So all I can continue to do is the first thing. That was the commitment to getting on camera. Second thing, the commitment to following up on Facebooks and emails and any other type of notes that I should be getting involved with, and journaling, and all of these little things that I gotta really stay focused on consistently, and definitely checking off on the things that I accomplished and adding to new things that I would like to see accomplished, you know? Let me see what else I really want. There are 5 things, or should I say 5 questions I would like all of us in 2020 to really try to wrap our heads around. And it has everything to do with your financial situation. It has everything to do with your illnesses, and whatever your New Year's resolution is going to be centered around how you want to get better. Because that's what it's all about, is getting better. So the first question is, how long have I had this problem? Whatever the problem might be, you know, how long have I been too broke to really be sitting up here thinking that I'm okay? How long has it been that my back has been bothering me, and no matter what I do, it just seems not to get better? How long has this been going on? And when you assess all of this, you got that first question, right? How long? Now, what have I done? Can you think about anything you've done to make that problem better? I'm talking about from going to the doctor and, you know, him giving you medications, to, is that okay with you that he gave you blood pressure medication when, you know, because you just want to fix it with a pill. You don't want to change your diet. You don't want to go do no exercise. You just want to fix it with a pill. So that's the second thing. You know, what have I done to fix this problem? All right. And the results. How's that working for you? You want to ask yourself, how is this working for me? Got the problem, and this is what I'm doing to address the problem. But do you think that what you're doing with this problem is really working? Is it really working? How long have you been using this method to fix the problem? Is what I really want you to think about. All right? So that's the third thing. Now, this is the critical part. Who else is being affected by this problem? Who else? Your diabetic symptoms? That's not bothering nobody but you, right? All of the doctor's appointments and all of the things that you having to go through, and all the pain and people seeing you hurting and can't do stuff financially because you ain't never in a position to make nothing happen. That's okay with you, right? Who else is being affected by this problem that you got? That was number 4, right? Now, if something doesn't change in the next 12 months, what do you think the long-term effects of this problem are going to be on your household, that being you and everybody that's associated with you? Right? So, those are 5 things. And I can add one more little thing, because what I really want to get to is on a scale of 1 to 10, like I was talking about in other videos when I was really going in on talking about my pain, I would always address with a scale of 1 to 10, with 9s and 10s being the highest levels of pain, right? So on a scale of 1 to 10, these long-term effects that this problem going to have on you, your babies, and everybody else. Your whole family. Because whether it be an illness or it be a financial situation that just ain't changing because there is continuing to be more month than money. Something has to change, else you're going to be a miserable, miserable person for pretty much your entire life. Because of what I know about change, it has to happen. It's going to continue to happen. We have to understand and embrace change. But we learn how to be on the better side of change. We are, a lot of times, the reason for the change. You know, you're raising your standards, you moving from one location to the next, you got death happening, you got life happening, you got babies being born, you got somebody dying all the time. So change is going to happen. It's just how you control that whole scenario, how you control it. And that's what the capacity of having the right financial picture does. You can control your circumstances so much easier when you've got the right amount of money to go in all of these different directions. And that's what I seek to help people with. That's what I seek to do with my own life. And because I know how to do certain things and I know God leads and guides me, I'm just giving myself back to this capacity of leading a team on, on behalf of what God want me to be out here doing. So being selective with who's going to be on the team and all of that will come. Right now, it's just getting it in the atmosphere that I'm available and this is what I'm doing. 2020 will be a great team building year, and I know that. So I embrace it, and I've accepted the fact that God has said, Ray, this is what I want you doing now. So, that's what I do. I mean, I'm gonna make it happen. I'm sitting here right now, and I've made commitments financially all the way through with different marketing companies, different promotion companies. And so I'm not just in it from talking about it. You put your money where your mouth is. You invest in yourself, So what I'm saying to everybody is, once you wrap your head around them 5 questions, and if you want to do like I'm doing and pursue this change with something that's going to really benefit you, not only financially, but can benefit you from a physical standpoint as well, and to be a part of a group of people that we all going to be on one page with, giving God the glory, self-development, building ourselves up as individuals, coming together, sharing creativity, just birds of a feather flocking together, and looking forward to times that we made the money and now we can go out and enjoy each other and travel the world and share our lives and our families with one another. And that's what I'm looking forward to doing, because I know that that's what this is all about. It's the journey. It's the making a decision to change. Whatever it is, whether it's I'm not going to smoke this year. I'm not going to drink this year. I'm going to push back meat this year. I'm going to push back sugar. Whatever. And you might be doing a little bit of all of them, just like I am. But just know, with God, all things are possible. And with a group of people all working on the same page, that's where the synergy and the power come in. I always talk about my great number and how I want to do this thing for myself personally is put 20 on the right and 20 on the left, and just nurture and help those 20 on each side continue to grow, and pray that and work with, not just pray, but work with each one of these people individually, making sure for my part of the deal that all of my 40 got their 40. The 20 on the left and the 20 on the right got at least 40 people on their organization, meaning that they've all got to a certain level, which in this company probably is like $5,000-$6,000 a month that I'm working with right now to have that many people on your team. So getting them all to $5,000-$6,000 a month is a great start, but their next move will kick them into, right at 25 grand a month once they 40, go out and produce